I was supposed to make this video 1 week after Black Ops 3 had released. That was my original plan, but I didn't play it as much as I thought I was gonna play it, and I wanted to really get a feel for the game before I posted this video and, try everything out, try every gun out, play all the maps, do all that sort of stuff. And I have just now recently reached the max level within this last double XP weekend. Well, actually, I've reached max level on 2 accounts, but regardless, I've put a decent amount of time into the game now to where I feel like I'm qualified to make this video, so it is a little bit late, but it is time for my official Black Ops 3 first impressions video. Let's just get one thing out of the way before we even begin. This is going to be a real first impressions video with my honest opinions on the game and my actual review on whether this game is good or if it's complete trash. This is not going to be something where I just get on here and tell everyone this game is amazing, it's the best COD ever, and it's perfect, and we should all play it and fucking buy supply drops in 6 months or whatever whenever they release that shit. So that being said, if you're looking for one of those videos where someone just gets on here jolly as shit and pretends that there's never a problem with Call of Duty, that's not what you're gonna find. So anyways, just wanted to get that out there before we actually begin the video. So let's start. I think one of the main problems with Black Ops 3 is that the expectations coming into this game were just too high. Let's not even look at what the game is. Let's pretend that Treyarch just gave us the best Call of Duty we've ever had, right? I still don't think they would have fulfilled the expectations that were set coming into Black Ops 3. There was honestly nothing Treyarch could do that would meet the expectations that people had for Black Ops 3. It's simple as that. So they were already in a pretty tough spot coming into Black Ops 3. Now, the expectations were so high because regardless of your personal opinion, I know a lot of people like Ghosts and a lot of people like Advanced Warfare. That's fine, you can like the games, but the majority opinion of the Call of Duty community is that those two games were not good and that Black Ops 2 was the superior game. So because Black Ops 2 was a superior game, a lot of people were let down for the last 2 years, and they're like, alright, the sequel to Black Ops 2 is coming out, this game's going to be amazing, it's going to be even better than Black Ops 2, we were mad the last 2 years they gave us a bad game, now we're finally going to get a good game, and just everyone was just way too excited for this game, and honestly there was nothing Treyarch could do to really fulfill those expectations. So what I want to do is compare Black Ops 3 to the last 2 years of Call of Duty, which would be Ghosts and Advanced Warfare, and I also want to compare Black Ops 3 to the previous 2 Black Ops installments, which would be Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. So if we start out with the maps, does Black Ops 3 have better maps than Ghosts? I would say so. Ghost is pretty much known for having some of the worst maps in Call of Duty history, and does it have better maps than Advanced Warfare? I would say so as well. Advanced Warfare maps were pretty mediocre. They weren't anything special, but they also weren't like complete trash like Ghosts, I would say. So Black Ops 3 beats the last 2 years of Call of Duty in maps. Now, does it beat Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2? That's where I have a problem. I don't think it does. In my opinion, the best maps on Black Ops 3 are probably Combine, Fringe, and then the remade Nuketown for the 3rd time, which honestly is the worst Nuketown in my opinion still. I still think the original Nuketown is the best. That's usually how it is. The original something is usually almost always the best in any sequels they make. I don't think any of the Black Ops 3 maps can touch Raid, Slums, Standoff, Firing Range, Jungle, Havana. I don't think any of them really match up with those maps. I don't see it, but it's not that far off. Treyarch usually has pretty good map design. They haven't really dropped the ball on any of their Call of Duties with the maps. I think they are always pretty solid with the maps. The next thing I want to talk about is guns, but there really isn't that much to say about guns because I think every Call of Duty has done a good job with guns. There's at least 1 or 2 guns in every COD that, you like to use. There's never a COD where you're just like, yeah, I hate every fucking gun in this game. I don't want to touch this game because the guns suck. Imagine your least favorite COD right now. There's at least 1 or 2 guns in that game that you like to use, so guns are usually a pretty easy thing to do. Now, as far as balancing them, that's obviously a big issue for a lot of CODs. I think in Black Ops 3 that LMGs might be the best guns, which is kind of strange, but if you look at Black Ops 2, LMGs were really good in Black Ops 2 as well, but people didn't notice as much because the assault rifles were really good as well, whereas in Black Ops 3, the assault rifles aren't as good as they were in BO2. I mean, the best AR in BO3 is an exact copy from a gun in BO2 with the M8A7, so that should tell you enough right there. I do like the subs though. There isn't really like a clear-cut SMG of choice, just best SMG in the game. You know, a lot of people like the Vesper, a lot of people like the VMP, the Pharaoh. There's a lot of choices out there with SMG, so I like that. Whereas with ARs, I mean, it's pretty much clear that the M8 is the best AR. And then the snipers are pretty trash and hard to use, for at least from what I've been told. I have not even tried sniping yet. I don't snipe, so it doesn't really affect me, but hey, all the people out there that snipe seem to be pretty upset. The last thing I want to talk about is kill streaks. Those are like kind of the main three things for pubs. Kill streaks, guns, and maps. Maybe you could throw perks in there, but in this COD, I would say perks aren't even that important. It's better for you to run more attachments or like a secondary or some equipment or something than run perks in BO3. The perks really aren't that needed or effective in this game, so I don't really think we need to talk about perks. So as far as kill streaks go, so the kill streaks in Black Ops 3 are better than the kill streaks in Ghosts, and they're better than the kill streaks in Advanced Warfare, but not really by that much. And honestly, that's not really saying much, because the kill streaks in those two games were trash and pretty much known as the worst kill streaks in any COD. So for Black Ops 3 to beat that, like, that wasn't really too difficult to do. Now if we compare it to the BO2 kill streaks or the BO1 kill streaks, it's not even close. Those two Call of Duties destroy it in kill streaks. So the BO3 kill streaks are honestly pretty mediocre, I would say. You know, if BO1, BO2, and MW2 are considered like the best kill streak games, then, you know, like Ghosts and Advanced Warfare are considered like trash kill streak games. And then you got, like, in the middle, you got MW3, COD 4, and BO3 in the middle of like okay kill streaks. Like, sometimes they'll do well, but sometimes they don't really do that well. So they could easily fix it, because it's not that far off from being good kill streaks. It's just they got a lot of other stuff in the game that makes the kill streaks not that effective. And honestly, they're a bit too difficult to earn with the way they set the game up. For how difficult some of the kill streaks are to earn, they should get you way more kills. So I don't know, they need to do something about the kill streaks for sure, but it's certainly better than the last 2 years, so I guess that's saying something. So that kind of wraps up my comparisons. Basically, what I can take from that is Black Ops 3 is better than Advanced Warfare, and it's better than Ghosts, but it's not better than BO1 or BO2 in my opinion. And honestly, that's the opinion I've had since the beta. That's the prediction I had even before the beta came out. It's basically just kind of the thoughts I've had the whole time, and now that I've actually played the game and, you know, seen everything it has to offer, it's still basically the same thoughts that I have. There's little things that they obviously could do to fix and make the game a lot better. You know, for example, safeguard points, if they went to 100, if hardpoint caps went to 200, if TDM kills were 125. There's simple things like that they could do to the game that would make it more fun. It would make it much easier to earn kill streaks, which kill streaks make pubs fun. So the way they have pubs set up, they made it so difficult to earn kill streaks, and then once you do earn them, they aren't even that great, so it's just like it kind of sucks the fun out of it, especially in a game where you don't have specialists and you don't have like a Moab or a nuke to go for. Kill streaks are what make the game fun, and when the kill streaks aren't great and they're hard to get, it kind of ruins the fun of pubs. As far as the specialists are concerned, they're okay. They aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. When I was seeing the previews and all that stuff for this game, and from playing the beta, I was like, dude, specialists are going to ruin this game, but they aren't as bad as I thought they were going to be. They reduced the skill gap quite a bit for pubs. They were a cool idea, but some of them honestly don't have a counter really, and that creates a problem. When there's a way for someone to kill you that you can't do anything about, that obviously creates frustration in players, and it gets annoying, right? You know, when someone kills you and there's like, oh, there's nothing I can do to stop them from killing me, that gets annoying. So they aren't as bad as I thought they were gonna be, but some of them are pretty annoying, and I bet if people would stop using the weaker ones, that's another thing. A lot of people are like, they're noobs, they don't really know what they're doing, so they don't use like the super overpowered specialists and the really good ones. They use like the crappy ones that, you know, they ain't gonna really bother me. If everyone in the game all used like Scythe and Gravity Spikes and the Annihilator and the Flamethrower guy, I don't remember his name, and Rejack, if everyone used like those main really good ones, I bet pubs would get real fucking annoying really quick. But thankfully there's, you know, some noobs out there that use like the crappy ones and it doesn't really bother anyone. Honestly, I think if they just made the streaks a little bit better and harder to destroy, and maybe made it a little bit easier to get them, I think that would help out a lot. That really would increase the fun factor for this game by a lot, because I'm telling you, people do not enjoy working hard for like a VSAT. You know, it takes quite a bit of effort in this game to get a VSAT, and you get it, and then it gets shot down in 10 seconds, or it gets hacked. I mean, that's not enjoyable, man. That really creates a lot of frustration for people, so they just need to make the kill streaks better, do something about the kill streaks, and that will definitely make this game a lot better. Honestly, I think one of the main things that's going to save this game is competitive. Competitive is great. The whole specialist system and the picks and the bans and all that sort of stuff, it's really more suited for competitive. It fits really well for competitive. It's pretty good. It's fun. The thing is, they try to force it onto pubs as well, where it doesn't fit as well, and it just kind of feels forced in there. But the game was created for competitive, as was Black Ops 2, and that worked out well because they had good kill streaks for pubs still, which made pubs fun as well. The problem with Black Ops 3 is it's a game that's suited for competitive, and they didn't really create a fun factor for pubs, so it takes away from the game. But I don't really have any complaints about competitive, man. It's going to be a great year for competitive. It's really fun. League plays great. The picks and bans thing is kind of annoying, but I guess we'll have to deal with that. But the actual gameplay for competitive, like the way Hardpoint is played in this game, it's played correctly. S&D is good. Uplink and CTF are also good. Like, everything about competitive is really good. But pubs, they just need to be more fun. They're not as fun as they should be. You know what I'm saying? Like, pubs are for relaxing. Pubs are for having fun. And they just haven't quite done that with Black Ops 3, in my opinion. I think competitively, this game is right up there with BO2, and it will go down as one of the better competitive games for COD. I just feel like something's missing in pubs. There's just a little bit of like a fun factor that's missing in pubs, and if there was no Nuketown in this game, oh man, I couldn't imagine what pubs would be like with no Nuketown. Just imagine that for a second. If there was no Nuketown on BO3 and you had to play pubs without that, Nuketown saved pubs in this game, so thank God they put that back in the game. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I was kind of all over the place for this, but that's kind of the initial impressions I have of this game. This game can still be saved. There's a lot of easy fixes that they can put into this game that would fix it. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys all for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Black Ops 3 down below. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already. Follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day, and peace out.
Like you victorious, I'm back on a Tuesday and fucking feels glorious. I'm on the backbeat, sipping in the backseat, listening to NSYNC, no, not Backstreet.